Hey guys, this is Aggi, that's A-double-G-I, with drums Bonedo, and in this video we'll take a look at the Roland VQD106. Now VQD stands for V-Drums Quiet Design, or maybe just for Very Quiet Drums. They claim that this is the world's quietest electronic drum kit, and that sounds great if you need to keep the volume down while practicing at home. Want to find out more? Keep watching. The Roland VQD is closely related to the Roland TD-07KV, which belongs to the lower mid-range. It comes in a similar configuration with a freestanding kick pad, a dual-zone snare, 3 single-zone toms, 2 dual-zone cymbals, that's scratch and ride, and a dual-zone hi-hat with a controller pedal. And it also comes with the same TD-07 sound module. The main difference between these kits is the quiet design. So the VQD106 is sort of a stealth version of the TD-07KV. But be aware, compared to the regular version, the VQD is more than double the price. You can also get the pads without a module and combine them with a TD-17, a TD-27, a TD-50X, and even with a new V71. Of course, with these simple pads, you'll lose quite a few functions with the higher modules. Now, let's take a closer look at the kit. Everything that touches the ground is cushioned with rubber feet and air pads to minimize impact noise, so this one's great for the neighbors. This goes for the rack as well for the kick pad, and they also added small ISO pads for the pedals. By the way, the kit does not come with a kick pedal. That old thing you see there belongs to me. Now with all the cushioning, the rack is a little wobbly, but that's not a problem while playing. Unfortunately, the kick pad tends to slip a bit with harder hits. So just as an option, retractable metal spikes would have been nice here. I know it's not good for sound isolation, but just as an option. Now the pads themselves seem like a mesh head meets rubber pad kind of thing. So there's a honeycomb rubber layer on the plastic frame that's covered with a mesh head. And it's interesting that the cymbal pads actually use the same principle. Consequently, there's no 360 triggering, which is fine if you ask me. I do miss a bell zone for the right cymbal though. I think in this price range that should be standard. But yes, these pads really are by far the quietest drum pads that I've ever played on, and the playing feels pretty great too. The rebound is lower than with a regular mesh head and still feels way more natural than on a rubber pad. So if playing mesh heads feels like hitting a trampoline with a stick to you, you'll probably like these pads. Now the TD-07 module has been covered before, so we'll just take a very brief look at it here. It's a very basic module with just a few connections, including a headphone output, USB for audio and MIDI, and Bluetooth. It's fine for practicing at home and definitely not made for the stage. You do need more connections for that. It comes with 25 factory kits and the sounds are fine. I mean, everything's pretty processed, so it feels more like playing on a produced album instead of sitting behind an actual acoustic drum set. But that comes down to a question of taste, and a lot of people like that. And in any case, you can connect the module to a computer and use a software like Easy Drummer, which will sound a lot better. Now, let's take a listen to a few of the factory kits. Conclusion. If you really need to keep the volume down while practicing, the Roland VQD106 is probably the way to go. And the VQD pads are not only very quiet, but also feel great to play. Now I think a bell zone on the right cymbal should be standard in this price range, and retractable metal spikes for the kick pad would have been very, very nice. The minimalist TD-07 sound module might not seem to match the price tag at first, but it's actually a great fit for a practice setup at home, especially if you plan on using sounds from your computer. Bottom line, and this is going to sound like an ad, with the Roland VQD106, you'll be keeping both yourself and your neighbors happy. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to buy the kit, you can use the affiliate link below. See ya.